Time to get what I came for, Augustine.
It's time. Citizens of Seattle, it's time to take back our city from those who seek to destroy it. Bioterrorists have no place on our streets. They must be locked away, far from all decent, normal people, for the good of society.
Are you kidding me? I'm the one who's been protecting society from her and her army of freaks!
Alright guys, welcome to episode 10 of my Road to Completion guide for Infamous Second Son. All we're doing right now is heading to our mission right here. Actually, it's just that big building over there really. But you have to kind of go over the bridge, so we're heading that way first. And this is going to be it, guys. This is going to wrap up our first run at this game, so be able to get that done, get a couple more trophies here, and then it'll be time for our expert difficulty.
Can't stop until I get Augustine.
People of Seattle, it has come to my attention that the bioterrorist Delson Rowe has begun another rampage. His past terrorist schemes have resulted in the deaths of hundreds of loyal DUP guardians and our fellow Seattleites.
It's not a terror spree if I'm saving the innocent and sparing your horde of killers!
And if you time this just right, you can actually get over this. And again, we don't have to worry about any of this. Just keep moving.
Good people of Seattle, I implore you, do not allow Delson Rowe to continue his murderous, bloodthirsty rampage. Delson Rowe has already killed hundreds of us. Maybe a neighbor, maybe even a family member. Delson Rowe has killed countless numbers of my bravest men. DUP soldiers who gave their lives to save yours. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain. Delson Rowe must be brought to justice, whatever it takes.
No, you got it backwards, Augustine. These people have seen us both in action. They want justice. It won't be my head on the platter.
This is it, Del. Once you shut the defenses down, there's no turning back. So what's the plan, Conduit? We're gonna take her alive, show the world what she's done, or just kill her for what she did to Reggie.
All right, so now we have choices again. Obviously, we're going to choose the blue path, expose Augustine, press up.
Okay, lady, time for the world to see what you really are.
And then we're going to come over here and press down.
Okay, I can work with that. Even if the rest of it is still active.
We're going to have to make it all the way to the top of this building, guys. All the way to the top. We're going to kill as much of these dudes right now as we can just to thin them out a bit. You can scoot over here and get your smoke fast enough. Kind of hard to do if you don't kill a few of them first. You can actually skip all these dudes. All right, I'm going to be able to do it. You see this vent right here? Go ahead and take that. And then hit this next vent. You can kind of skip those dudes.
That's a setback.
Just waiting for this cutscene.
Hey D, saw a trail of bodies over in Pioneer. Saw to you and followed them. Hope you don't mind.
Go ahead and drain this shard too, by the way, guys. Go ahead and drain that.
Yes.
Happy to see me?
I had that covered, you know.
Oh, I know, but the hell you did.
So this means you're along for the ride?
You kidding? My two favorite people in the world in a knockdown drag-out? Wouldn't miss it for the world. There you go, more smoke toys.
So all we have to do at this point, guys, is climb this tower. I'm gonna go ahead and let you enjoy this atmosphere because the music really kicks in. There is some cut scenes as we're climbing this tower, so enjoy that. I'll come back in with commentary when we get to the final boss.
I think I can.
These guys are chumps. Give me something bigger. Okay, that's bigger. That should come in handy. Looking for that?
That's your lifesaver.
Hey, Fetch! This would be a good time for some backup!
Ask and ye shall receive!
Eugene! Man, you sure know how to level the playing field.
It's good to have friends in high places! Come to the vengeance of my angels!
Easy on the trash talk, Eugene!
Yo, D, come here. You gotta come see this. Another launch pad for you.
Oh, smartest move I've seen all day. I'm loving this conduit thing. The whole roof's armor plated.
Let me try the high beams on it.
You sure you can cut through?
Yeah, if you and Teen Angel there can keep the dukes off my ass.
Fear not, for I shall protect you!
How's it coming, Fetch?
Don't rush me, D. Don't like being rushed. Almost there. Got it. All yours, D. You go inside and grab Augustine. Eugene and I'll keep these guys off your back.
Oh, good. You're here. I've been watching you, Delsin Rowe, testing you while you assembled your little bag of tricks. Very impressive.
Yeah? Well, I know all about what you did, too. Using Hank to set up that crash? Making Eugene and Fetch look like monsters just so you could look like the hero?
Someone has to protect the conduits.
Protect?
In the 7 years since my DUP took over conduit oversight from the military, not a single one of our kind has been killed.
No, of course not. You just hunt them down and lock them up.
Yes, in Curtin K. Protected from the mobs that want to kill conduits. It's what's best for them, whether they know it or not.
You just make that decision for them, huh?
Some decisions are too important. I've seen how people look at you in the street. Do you know how rare it is for the powerless to embrace a conduit? You've got to use that popularity, that trust, to convince them that the only solution to the bio-terrorist menace is my DUP. Did you know that over half the conduits who died in the bloodbath 7 years ago were killed by the military? If they regain control, what makes you think things won't return to those good old days?
No. No, I'm gonna expose you. And your deception. And then we'll see who the real protector is.
That would be a death sentence for all conduits. I can't let you do that.
And I won't let you stop me.
Alright guys, let's run back over here. Drain you some TV power if you need to. And then just hit her with your homing missiles. Then when she goes to that form, you can just hit her with your regular R2. Take her out that way. And then you can, of course, you can drain those TVs over there if you need to. There's this TV and 2 TVs back over this way if you need more power-ups. Just mainly watch out for those I guess I'm gonna call them saw blades, but they're made out of concrete, obviously. Just make sure that you're watching those. They take off a ton of your health, guys. You gotta be careful about those. Even on easy mode, they can kill you extremely fast, so. Okay, we got her. Okay, it's going to give you a chance to dispatch. Go ahead and do that.
Okay. You want my power? You got it. "7 years ago, my unit was there to save lives from a new threat. Conduits. People with powers that no one understood. They had the power to kill. And the power to transform some of us into conduits too. I found another survivor. She tailed me as I made my way back to the safety of my battalion. Together we traveled through a lawless city that wanted us dead because of what we now were.
Every day, people join the lynch mob, horrified by the thought of conduits hiding among them. We'd hurt no one, but they could only see us as monsters. When military order finally asserted itself, they treated us as the threat. I was conduit. I was military. But I couldn't be both. So I made another option. It was the only way. By bringing in that first conduit alive, I'd earned the government's trust. And that was just the start. They funded the creation of the DUP, thinking we were just freaks, hunting down other freaks. But that wasn't it. I was going to save as many conduits as I could. If my kind were going to live, it'd be behind the walls of Curtin K. 7 years, I've kept them safe. Me. I won't let anyone undo that. Not the government. Not the army. Not you.
7 years, all you've done is keep them locked up. You just took away their freedom.
So tell me, what would you do? Just throw open the gates at Curtin K Station? Set them all free?
You bet your ass I would.
The world hasn't changed in the past 7 years. Inside, the conduits are safe. They're alive. You turn them out, they'd all be dead inside a week. So tell me, who's the savior and who's the monster?
This is what you wanted! You win! We both have the same power! Only difference is, I've had 7 years to practice.
Alright guys, I'm gonna show you an easy way to beat her. You come right over here and stand. It's very hard for her to hit you. It's not impossible, but it's very hard. We're just gonna sit over here and chill.
Eugene! Get some help! Can't do anything! I need a blast core!
Oh, okay, Nelson. I'll see what I can find. Just hang on.
It's very hard for her to walk around this tree right here, guys. And if she ever gets around it, she shouldn't do enough damage to kill you before she backs away. This is really your best spot.
Nelson, here!
Thanks! See if you can find some more!
Let's go and get this core relay. Alright, this is not really going to help us too much. So we're going to run back over here and wait for him to throw in another core relay. We're just going to do this a bunch of times, guys, until we get full power with the concrete. Like I said, you can get a little bit further back here. You stand in between these. Sometimes you can get, see how you can get in between these two couches right here? That'll keep her, like when she pounds the ground, it'll keep her from hitting you unless she's close. Let's get this one. All right, let's run back over here and chill. And then when you get over here now, you can actually start shooting her with R2. It's a great line of sight. It's very hard for her to hit you here with the stuff she's tossing at you. And this works on expert as well. I'm gonna show you this when we get to the expert difficulty. And then when you get back over here, you can shoot her in the leg if you need to. Because I think the way this works is if you do enough damage on her, she backs off. I think that's how this works. See how she backs off right there? That seems to be how this goes down.
Found another. I'll keep looking.
All right, there it is. Just press O to get over here quickly. Drain it. We're gonna go back to that same spot. All right, here we go. And we're just gonna start shooting her again.
Nelson, this is all I can find.
That's all I'm gonna need.
Just get over here, and you've got 3 of them. So just use them whenever you see. Like right there was a bad spot. She backed off. You will get them back though. See how I just got one of them back? I don't like to use them here because I feel like the tree and the concrete barrier on my left is gonna block them. See how she got one in right there? She got lucky. But it's very hard for her to hit you right here. Now when she starts getting close, you can start pegging her a bit. See, I'm getting all of them in right now. Again, just using this tree and this concrete section to my left to block as a blocker. And then you just sit here and melt her, dude, and this is all you have to do. She is extremely easy. Not hard at all. And I like the fact that this R1 works like a machine gun, because I know the smoke shot doesn't. I think there's a power you can get though to upgrade the smoke shot where it acts like a machine gun, but I never really get that deep into the skills tree because I feel like it's not really that necessary. Again, just letting all my missiles build back up right now. When she gets close, I'm gonna murk her, son, because that should be enough to kill her with these 3. Yep, she's definitely gonna die. That's it.
Yeah, I'm told that hurts. When the dust finally settled, all you could see of Augustine were her eyes peering out from that concrete shell. The rage that had filled them moments earlier was now replaced by fear. We dismantled the fortress she had built, the army she had raised, the future she had planned. The entire world was about to know that she had failed. Taken down by a gamer, a junkie, and a small-town delinquent. The crowds cheered as Augustine was hauled away. Before all this, no one would have imagined that humans and conduits could coexist. And now I was the guy kicking off the second age. Oh, and those conduits who'd spent years locked inside the walls of Curtain K, they were soon to be free once again, to live their own lives, to choose their own futures. As for me, I'd gotten what I came for. And now Now I had a promise to keep. Betty.
Dawson. You're here. It's gone.
Yeah.
They're all gone.
A promise is a promise, right?
And the others?
I just got here. You're my first stop.
You saved me, Delson Rowe.
Hey, we're a Comish. We take care of our own, right?
Where's Reggie?
Reggie, Reggie saved me. I love you, brother. I'm sure gonna miss you.
There we go, guys. That's justice right there. We got that trophy for exposing the corruption of the powerful. Basically, the choice we made at the end before we had an encounter with Augustine, that's what got us that trophy. And then after these credits, we're going to get another trophy called Reconciliation for finishing the story with good karma. Now, I'm not going to show these credits, guys, because I feel like I'm going to get copyrighted with this music in here, this Nirvana music. So I'm going to again fast forward to the in-game stuff, and I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, guys, so now we're in the in-game portion of Infamous Second Son. Let's get past all these prompts. And we're going to get another trophy here. Right there, Reconciliation. We got that trophy for finishing the story with good karma. So as long as you got good karma when you get here, you're good to go. Now, I want to get 2 more trophies before we wrap up this episode. One is going to be over there at that very tall building, and the other one is going to be at the Seattle 6 News building. So we're going to head over here first. You should be on your concrete powers. We don't have to worry too much about killing anybody or anything like that. We're just going to get through here as fast as we possibly can. Gonna get 2 more trophies, wrap this episode up. I have decided, I was sitting there watching the credits because I think I've run this up a couple times in this commentary in this series. I have decided to make episode 11 all the collectibles. We're gonna get all those in one video. I think I'm just gonna title the video something like all collectibles or something like that. Map clear, you know, that way we can just knock it out in one long episode. And then episode 12 will be the start of our expert difficulty run at this. I think that's going to be the best move. That way we don't stretch out collectibles over 2 or 3 videos, because I would love to get the collectible trophy titles all, you know, kind of in separate videos like we talked about earlier in this series, but I don't know. I think it's just going to be a lot cleaner if we do it that way. We're almost there to the tall building, and I'm going to give you an idea where this is on the map. See where my icon is right here. Just go to that scanning station. It's this tall building right here. And what you can do to get up the side of this building rather quickly is you can actually boost yourself. If you just press X twice, you'll kind of boost yourself up, and then you can use the side of the building along with your boost to get up here quicker than normal. Like you could just climb regularly, right, like this. But that takes a little bit of a long time. So what you can do is you can double jump, get you some height like that. So you double jump, then you connect with the building to grapple. Double jump again, connect with the building, double jump again. That'll get you up here super quick, because we do need our concrete powers to get this trophy once we get to the top of this building. So you don't want to switch to neon or video or smoke or anything like that. Make sure that you're at the top of the building. I like to get up here just for an extra little bit of height. Then what you can do is what we're gonna do is just jump off and just hit the X button and hold it down, don't let off, and that should give you enough time to get to the bottom to get the trophy. Keep it up. We're just gonna jump, press X, hold that down. Make sure that you don't land on the building though, because you won't get enough time that way. Make sure you land on the street. There's gonna be some guards down here, so try not to get, you see them walking to my right there. I believe that's guards. Just try to keep yourself over on this side so they don't start shooting at you and stuff, messing up your flow. I think there might actually be one right underneath me. He doesn't realize it, but I'm right behind him. And if you don't get it, just climb the building and do it again. It just really just depends on when you hit the X button, but I usually get it here every time, and it doesn't pop until you hit the ground. All right, so we'll see if it pops. There it goes, keep it up. So we're good to go on that one. Now we just want to set a waypoint to the Seattle 6 building. Let me see if I can remember where that is. I don't know if I can remember where it is on my map. I'm just gonna go to it based on visuals. Let me get to the top of one of these buildings and see if I can spot it, because we do have to cross the bridge again. We don't need our concrete powers now, so if you want to get on something like I'd probably say video. Let me see. Let me see if I can get some video powers here, because it'll be a lot quicker getting through the going through the map that way. I'm not gonna pick that up right yet. I have all that stuff mapped out too, guys, how we're gonna be collecting things. That's why you see me avoiding all. You can get them in your game, obviously. All right, so where is the building at? I think it's right over there. So we have to make it to the bridge. So you can go right here, guys. I'm actually going a little bit in the wrong direction. It's been so long since I played this game, man. Like, when I caught that issue with my eye, it cost me like 2 weeks. I haven't played this game that long. You tend to forget, I mean, a lot. Typically when I do these, as soon as I complete the written guide, I go straight to, well, as soon as I do the written guide, I do my practice playthrough. I get my platinum for the second time, so I know everything is good. And then I play the game immediately again. And that's the one that I usually record for you guys. But this one cost me 2 weeks, man, so trying to remember everything has been a little bit of a struggle, but I think we got through it. We've only got our expert difficulty to play now. We'll be good to go on that front. That's not going to be that bad. I think I'm just going to show highlights for that, guys. It'll pretty much be the entire run, but I'm going to cut out all the nonsense of me running from point A to point B. You guys should already know that by now, since you just did it. I'm just going to show like boss fights and missions and stuff like that. We're going to have pretty much all of our trophies done by the time we get to that point. I think I can make this. Can I make this without having to use smoke? Yeah. I think the highlights are just going to be a lot better for the expert difficulty. Don't worry, I'll show you guys most of the game. You guys know I will, but I'm going to cut out stuff like this. Like if I'm running from point A to point B, I'm just going to cut it out. Show all the encounters, boss fights. I'll talk strategy with you guys, even though I have kind of already talked strategy with you before. I think in every single fight I've talked to you guys a little bit about strategy and how we were going to do it in expert difficulty, but I'll actually show it to you. I'll talk you through it, and then when we finish our expert difficulty, this game will be 100%, baby. You guys will have a shiny new platinum, and for those of you who already have your platinum, hopefully you have been entertained by the way that I've been getting the trophies and enjoyed it. Hopefully you have. I'm gonna tell you, this trophy right here is a bit aggravating, because if you don't jump off of this tower exactly correctly, I find that it's very hard to get the trophy. At least that's been my experience with it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and drain this so we can get our video powers. And the way that we're gonna do this is we are going to zip into this, okay? And I've tried getting it falling down that way, to the ground, but I can never get it that way. So what we're gonna have to do is zip into this and then turn around and fly all the way over here. And then we're gonna use O to kind of get out far enough so that we miss this platform. We're gonna fall down there on the street somewhere, and that's gonna be enough height to be able to get the trophy. So we're gonna zip into it, turn around, come out here, zip, and then press square. Like I said, just enough to get over this platform right here. As long as you hit the street or thereabouts, that'll be enough for the trophy. I just killed 2 civilians, boy. They got murked. All right, so that's drop everything, guys. That wraps up episode 10. Thank you guys for watching. In episode 11, we're going to get all of our collectibles like we talked about earlier, and then we'll move on to our expert difficulty run. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Be good.